Bismillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bil khair. So inshallah, lesson number 7, the points that we discussed yesterday, I'm sure you were able to go through, and I sent you some other points as well with reference to the same lesson. So basically this lesson deals with the plural form of the verb for the second person, for the first person, and also the use of ra'aytum and how we connect it with the pronoun. So when we say dhahabtum, it is used for the second person plural, and on the same pattern we have akaltum, and we can make many verbs on the same pattern. And for the feminine we say dhahabtunna, and based on that pattern we can make qara'tunna, akaltunna, kharajtunna, and many verbs on the same pattern. And for the plural, for the one that is called mutakallim, the one who is talking himself, so it's the same for feminine and masculine, which is dhahabna. So alif has to be extended, otherwise it becomes the sixth form of the verb, which is dhahabna, they went. So for the feminine, so we have to prolong it so that it does not become the form number 6, it is form number 14, which is dhahabna. Similarly, here it is ma sami'na, we can see here, but when we connect it, then we know that when we connect, then the sakin huruf, we do not pronounce them because they are sakin. So it will be sami'na al-adana. So both alif here and also al will not be pronounced. But when we stop here, we will read it as ma sami'na ra'aytum, and when we connect tum with al, we know that we have to add dhamma, and when we have to connect it with the attached pronoun, then we have to add waw as well. So ra'aytum has changed into ra'aytumuhu. Kana, what do you remember about kana?
Kana is fairly naqis, and it's added to normal sentences, and it has it can be conjugated.
Okay, and it means was. It is translated as was. Okay. However, when we recite the Quran and when we find it, for example, when we read Kana Allahu aliman hakima, then it will be translated as is, because for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, huwa al-awwalu wal-akhiru. So he always was and he always will be. So when we say Kana Allahu, then it will be translated as Allah is. Kana Allahu aliman hakima. Allah is all wise and all knowing. Whereas when we translate it regularly, it will be translated as was, as we can see here. Kana Bilalun fil fasli, Bilal was in the class. And we know that rajulun is used for a single person, which is common noun or indefinite. So when we use the word dhu with that, we know that dhu is used as mudaf, so the noun that follows it will be mudaf alayh. However, the noun that comes before dhu, it will be the same as it comes after dhu. So for example, when we say rajulun, so we will say dhu lihyatin, but when we say ar-rajulu, it will be dhu lihyati, so it will be, sorry, lihyati, so it will be with al, because it's ar-rajulu, and this is basically his sifa, so that's why it is with al. Antum kitabukum, hum kitabuhum, dhahabtum. We know that all of them end with mim, and when we connect them with hamzatul wasl, or when we connect them with al, they will be connected with dhamma. For example, baytukum al jadidu, it will be as baytukumul jadidu. Thuluthun is basically 1/3, the fractions that we say 1/3, 1/4, up to 1/9, 1/10. So the pattern that is used is thuluthun. Especially this pattern is used for number 3 and number 6, whereas for the rest, it is basically thuluthun, yani that the ain kalima will be sakin. Normally it is sakin, but for number 3 and number 6, normally it is not sakin. And here we have some points that I just added. For example, if a verb ends with ya, and when we connect it with any of the attached pronouns, not only who, because who is the first one, that's why I chose it as an example. So it changes into alif. So shafa plus who changes into shafahu. Similarly, ra'a plus who. Now we can see that ra'a, there is always already hamza is there, and we know that ya also changes into alif. So when we have hamza and alif together, they change into, what do we call that? Mad, or the basic mad. So it will be ra'ahu. And this lesson has the verbs that start with waw. So the verbs that start with waw, we call them mithal. Verbal noun is called masdar. So masdar is very important, by the way, and inshallah, in the following lessons, we will learn many patterns of masdar as well. And it can be translated as, when we say ziyaratun, it can be translated as visit, a visit, to visit, and visiting, depending on how it is used in the sentence. After that, we have, where's breaking? Okay, so we have Ismul Ala. What is Ismul Ala? Ismul Ala is basically noun of the instrument. Ala, and the plural is alat. So it is for the one of the patterns that we have learned, it is mif'alatun. That means the word that comes on this pattern will be Ismul Ala. So the one that we learned is miknasatun. Miknasatun is basically broom. So broom is like its kind of instrument, especially for the ladies maybe. So it's miknasatun that can be used for cleaning, that is used for cleaning. And then there are some other examples. We have learned one word in book number 1, if you remember. Mirwahatun. Do you remember? Mirwahatun, that means a fan. So mirwahatun is used for fan. So the same pattern that we have learned before. And when we talk about adverb of place, one of the patterns is maf'alun. For example, in this lesson, we have learned the word mal'abun. So basically the verb was la'iba. So from la'iba, it is mal'ab. So based on this pattern, if I say dakhala, so what will be the dharf makan for that place of, or adverb of place for dakhala?
Madkhulu.
Madkhal, yeah, madkhalun, okay. Okay, kharaja,
Makhraj.
makhraj, the place to exit, right? And dhahaba,
Madhhab.
madhab, yeah, madhabun. Basically, it's a noun. So as we can see that it has tanween. We know that a word can be a verb or it can be a noun. So if it's not a verb, most likely it's a noun. So we have to make sure that with confidence we can use tanween, and we will say maf'alun, as you can see here, mal'abun. So now, mashallah, you can make like adverb of place, whatever verb you are given, based on that verb, you can make based on this pattern, which is mal'abun, which is basically maf'alun. So we can make adverb of place. Masjidun is basically, as I told yesterday, that we can take it as of now, we can say that it is an exception. Masjidun, mashriqun, and maghribun. These are the words that are used in the Quran. So that's why we can take them as of now as exceptions. Whereas the standard pattern is maf'alun. Also, we learned about the colors. So the colors, they also come, the masculine colors, or the colors for the masculine, they also come on the pattern of af'alu. So do you remember the pattern of af'alu that we discussed before? That was for comparative and superlative, if you remember. So, and here it's the same pattern, but it is used for colors. And we know that this pattern is partially flexible, so it will not accept tanween. Af'alu, so the same colors that we have learned the yellow color, which is asfaru, and also red color, which is ahmaru. So the colors for masculine will be on the pattern of af'alu. These are the 2 points that we did not discuss yesterday. And this one we discussed that hu, huma, hum, ha, huma, hunna. If there is a kasra right before them, then they will be changed into kasra as well. For example, bihi, bihima, bihim, biha, bihima, and bihinna. So inshallah, based on these points, we can do our lessons now. Okay, so I think today, inshallah, you will do the lessons by yourselves. So I can just sit and see, inshallah, how you explain your lesson today. Okay, so please, 2 participants, I would like you to go through as faster as you can so that we can start our exercises as well. Ad-Darsu As-Sabiu, lesson number 7. Yes, please, 2 participants.
I will try, inshallah.
Okay, sure.
Okay, I'll be the second one.
ألعب. أين ذهبتم بعد الدرس يا أبنائي؟
ذهبنا إلى الملعب.
ألعب. أكرة القدم لعبتم أم كرة الصلاة؟
لعبنا اليوم كرة القدم. لعبنا كرة السلاح في الأسبوع الماضي.
أما ذهبتم إلى المكتبة اليوم؟
بلى ذهبنا.
Why do you say bala?
Because he said
Negative.
it's indeed like
It's a negative question. Ama dhahabtum. So adhahabtum, if I ask you adhahabtu adhahabta ila al-maktabati al-yawma, so what will you say?
نعم.
Naam.
ذهبنا.
And if the answer is no, you will say la
لا.
ma dhahabtu, right?
ما ذهب.
And as we can see that it's a negative question, so that's why it is ama dhahabtum ila al-maktabati al-yawma. So the answer will be bala dhahabna. So yes, we went. Can this question be answered with naam?
نعم. ما ذهبتم.
Excellent. It will be naam ma dhahabna. Excellent. Yes. Yes, Mufid, please.
ماذا قرأتم هناك؟
قرأنا صحف.
الصحف.
الصحف.
So ماذا قرأتم هناك? What did you read over there? We read newspapers.
سمعتم الأخبار من الإذاعة اليوم؟
Excellent. من الإذاعة اليوم. Yes.
نعم. سمعناها.
Very good. نعم. سمعناها. So ha refers to the news, أخبار, right? Excellent. Yes, Mufid, please.
من أي إذاعة سمعتم؟
So from which radio station did you listen to the news, right? إذاعة is used for the radio station.
What about canal?
What is it?
Canal. The canal. Like channel. Well, what's the Arabic of channel?
A channel. Okay. So we qanawat, we use the word qanat and qanawat, channels.
Okay, qanawat.
Yes.
Okay.
Qanatun is the singular, and qanawat is the plural.
Okay. سمعنا من 3 إذاعات.
إذاعات, yes.
إذاعات من إذاعات الرياض وإذاعات القاهرة وإذاعات
London. Sometimes they with Dhamma Lundana and sometimes Londana. However, what we need to know that it's the name of a city, and that's why it is partially flexible. So the ending will be with fatha. So we listened to the news from 3 radio stations, from Riyadh radio station, Qahira radio station, and London radio station.
سمعت أن بلالا مريضا وأنه في المستشفى أصحيح هذا؟
Can you please repeat again?
سمعت
Mhm.
أن بلالا مريض.
Excellent. Maridun, right? So it has tanween.
وأنه
Mhm.
في المستشفى أصحيح هذا؟
Why not inna? Can I say سمعت inna بلالا مريض وإنه في المستشفى?
Because inna can only start at the beginning of a sentence.
Excellent. It comes in the beginning of the sentence, whereas anna normally comes after the verb or in the middle of the sentence. So سمعت anna. If I say qala, then what will I say? Inna or anna?
قال أن.
No, if you remember, after qala we use inna. Okay. So for example, he said that Bilal is sick. So qala inna Bilalan maridun. Only after qala we use inna, whereas the rest of the verbs we use anna, as you said now. So if we have sami'tu, so after that we have to use anna.
Okay.
All right. Yes,
نعم صحيح شفاه الله.
May Allah
cure him.
cure him. Excellent.
No.
آمين. متى دخل
المستشفى.
المستشفى؟
Mhm.
When was
دخل قبل.
When? Yes.
when was he admitted in the hospital?
Yeah, excellent. When was he admitted to the hospital? What about Amin? What's the meaning of Amin?
Be so.
May it be so. Yes. And this is Ismul Amr, right? Not Fi'l al-Amr, because it's a noun. So sometimes a noun can also be used to make a request or to make a command. Yes, al-abna.
دخل قبل 3 أيام.
No. Try again, please.
دخل قبل 3 أيام.
Qabla is used as mudaf. So the noun that follows it will be mudaf ilayh. That means it will take kasra.
دخل قبل 3 أيام.
Ayyamin, excellent. So ayyamin is majroor because of the numbers from 3 to 10. The ma'dud is always majroor. So dakhala qabla 3 ayyamin. He was admitted 3 days ago. Okay, brothers, would you like to give chance to someone else if you don't mind?
Yes, of course.
Thank you very
Sure.
much. Thanks, Mafid. And the other brother, I don't know your name.
Ahmad.
Hamad. Okay, thank you very much. Yes. I want to know that the other participants are also here. Yes. Okay.
أين الكتاب ذو الغلاف الأحمر الذي كان في غرفتي أرأيتموه؟
Okay.
يوسف
أين الكتاب? 1 minute, please. أين الكتاب? Where is the book?
أين الكتاب?
Yes, because
أين
أين is,
الكتاب
yeah. أين is mubtada, and al-kitabu and the rest will be the whole of it will be khabar, because we know that these asma al-istifham, they are also used as mubtada as well. Okay,
This is
why?
also marfu'a?
It is, of course, yes. It's mabni al-fath, but all these asma al-istifham, like mata, aina, man, kam, they are like mabni al-fath, most of them, but they are also used as subject, and the rest will be predicate. So ain al-kitabu. Okay, why we have al-ghilaf al-ahmar?
Because
because of
Al-Kitab,
who is a mudaf.
Kitab
Al-kitab.
has
Yes, excellent. Because we have al with kitab, so that's why it is al-ghilafi al-ahmari. Okay, if we say aina kitabun, then what will be the
ذو غلاف
ذو غطاف
أحمر
أحمر.
no ahmara? Because ahmar is partially flexible. Okay, so it will not accept tanween. Now here it accepts kasra because the al has been used with it. And al-ghilaf is masuf and al-ahmar is sifa. Normally, we do not use al with them unless otherwise it's needed. For example, here it is needed to use al with them. So that's why, because of al-kitabu, so it's al-ghilafi al-ahmari. But if we do not have tanween with them, then it will be ahmaru, ahmara, ahmara. Yes, Irfan?
Hello.
Yes, yes.
We didn't hear what you said. Can you
Oh,
repeat
sorry.
it?
So, أين الكتاب ذو الغلاف الأحمر الذي كان في غرفتي? Because al-kitab, we discussed in the points today that before dhu, if we have al, so the noun that follows it will be also with al. Do you remember the example? رجل ذو لحية الرجل ذو اللحية. Okay, so here we have al-kitab, so that's why the noun that follows dhu is also with al and al, both of them. Ghilaf is masuf and ahmar is sifa, and we know that masuf and sifa are equal in 4 properties, right? If we do not have al before dhu, then it will be ghilafin. And ahmar, we know that it is on the pattern of af'alu, it will not accept tanween, so it will be ahmaru, ahmara, ahmara. Aina kitabun dhu ghilafin ahmara. All right, but we know
What's
that
the meaning of dhu?
ahmar, that means it basically means the possessor, but here it would sometimes it's not necessary to transfer it. It will be translated as the book with red cover, or the book that has red color.
Okay.
And what is ghilaf? Cover. Where is the book with red cover? Why he is like highlighting it? Because how would you know which book he is asking about? Whether he will ask about the name of the book or the color of the book. Since we are learning about the colors, so that's why they used the al-ahmar, the red color. أرأيتموه?
Have you all seen
Araitumuhu,
it?
did you say?
Did you all
Yusufu,
see it, right?
did you
Did you
all
all? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Araitum.
Mhm.
Yusufu ana akhaztuhu al-barihata. I took it last night.
Yes.
I took that last night. Wa qara'tu nisfahu.
Mhm.
And I read half of that.
Excellent. Yes.
وأين المجلة التي كانت تحت ذاك الكتاب? And where is the magazine that I put under that book?
That was under that book. Kanat was.
Yes, that was under the book, that book.
Bilalun ahadhihi hiya.
Is this the one?
Is this the one?
لا المجلة ذات الغلاف الأصفر.
Mhm.
No, that magazine was with a yellow cover.
Yellow cover. Excellent. Now, because we have al-mujallatu, that's why after dhatu we have al for ghilaf and al for asfar. Why dhatu? Why not dhu?
Mujalla
Because
is
Mujalla is
feminine.
feminine.
Feminine. Excellent. So for masculine we use dhu, and for feminine we use dhatu. Yes, Marwan.
Marwan.
Will it be Marwanun or
Marwan.
Marwanu or Marwana?
Alif Noon Zaidat answer. Marwan.
Okay. Marwanu.
Yes.
Okay.
Hiya indi. It is
Mhm.
with me. Akhaztuha al-yawma. I took it today.
I took it today. Akhadha. So the past is akhadha, and then we can do the conjugation up to akhadtu, I took, ha, it. Akhadtuha, I took it, al-yawma, today, and ha refers to the majalla. Yes, Irfan? Yarinul jarasu?
No, sir. Oh, it's my turn, sir.
Yeah, it's
Yarinul jarasu. فيقوم مروان ويفتح الباب وتدخل أخواته.
okay. The
These
bell
are, sir,
rings. Okay.
present tense now.
The present tense. How do we know it's the present tense?
Because it start with ya.
Yeah. So the verbs that start with ya or they start with ta, as we can see here, tadkhulu. So they are present tense. So
And
you're
it ends with
sorry.
the ending also.
No, the ending will be
Now
marfu.
in the
Yani,
beginning.
we're talking about the beginning, because the ending can
Okay.
change. The ending can be marfu, it can be mansub, and it can be majzoom. But the beginning of the verb will be with either with ya or with ta. So yarinul
Okay.
jarasu, the bell rings. So you see the translation we are saying the bell rings. Fayaqumu Marwanu, and Marwan stands or stands up. Wayaftahu al-baba, and he opens the
And
door.
he
Watadkhulu
opens the door.
akhawatuhu, and his sisters enter.
Sisters entered.
Okay, al-banat.
Then what is the fail in the Yarinul jarasu?
Ranna yarinnu, that is mudaf, yani it has dual
On the
letters.
wazn of zanna, sir?
What is it?
On the wazn of zanna?
It's basically, we will say on the pattern of daraba yadribu. Inshallah, we will talk about it later. Today, if you remember, I sent you one conjugation, which is for the root letters that the second and the third root letter are the same, and they get merged, and then that's why we have tashdid. So it's basically ra, noon, noon. So it's basically
Same
on the
like
fetch.
zanna, sir?
What's zanna?
Vanna.
Vanna.
Oh, vanna. Okay, yeah.
Vanna.
Wow. Okay. Yes, that's right. Yes. Okay, yes,
sir.
al-banat.
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 Yes, please.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Al-jami'u, all of them. Wa alaykum as-salamu wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Excellent.
Aina zahabutunna ya banati.
Where?
Where are you going?
No. Past tense.
Where you all went.
Where
you all went.
Yeah, where did you go? Oh, my daughters.
Where did you go?
daughters.
Zahabtunna is used for past. That's why I don't want to use. I don't want to start present, because I know it will be like kind of mixture. So we still want to focus on the past.
Okay. Al-banatu dhahabna, we went li ziyara til mudirati. We went to see the mudir.
Mudira, right?
Mudira.
Okay.
Amashaytunna zahabutunna bisiyarati.
Yes.
We walked.
It's a question, right?
Question.
Yes.
So did you go by walk or by car?
Excellent. Did you walk or did you go by car? Excellent.
Mashayna. Al-banatu mashayna li'anna baytaha qaribun min madrasatina. We went by walk because the school is
Closer to
not far
our,
away. Very
قريب is closer to our school.
closer to our school.
Mhm.
هو بين المسجد والمدرسة. And it is between the masjid and our school.
Excellent. Huwa is used for what?
بيت.
Baytun, the house. Okay. Okay. Yes, please.
أوجدتنها في البيت.
Yes.
And
Wajada means to find. So
To find.
wajadtunnaha, did you find her?
find
If you find her at home.
Yes.
البنات نعم. Yes. وجدناها. وجدنا, we find her.
We found her. Yes.
We found her. جلسنا عندها ثلث ساعة وخرجنا من بيتها في الساعة الخامسة.
Okay.
جلسنا عندها, we sit with him
With her, yes.
ثلث
Thulutha, mhm.
ساعة, 3 hours.
20
One
minutes.
وخرجنا,
20 minutes.
yes, ثلث ساعة.
Thulus is 1/3 of the hour, so 20 minutes.
وخرجنا من بيتها, and we left her
From-
home.
Mhm.
We left from her home في الساعة الخامسة,
Okay.
at 5 o'clock.
Yes. Okay, now why it is the same question that was asked yesterday? Why it's not thulutha, it's not thuluthu?
Because it's maf'ul fihi. So it's
Because it is
mansub.
maf'ul fihi. And what is maf'ul fihi?
That tells the time in a sentence.
That tells the time in a sentence. Okay.
In a verbal sentence.
Yes. Yes.
Please, can you repeat that?
When you talk about the time, like day, for example, we say al-yawma, if you remember. So when we say al-yawma, that means today. So when we talk about the time, so all the nouns that are used about the time, they will be mansub. They will come with fatha. And we call them maf'ul fihi. Fihi means in it, yani when something happened during that period of time. That's why it is called maf'ul fihi. So this is the second form of maf'ul that we are learning. The first one we learned is maf'ul bihi. Maf'ul bihi is the one who receives the action. Yani the thing happens on that thing or that person, right? So that is called maf'ul bihi. For example, you say akaltu tuffahatan, I ate an apple. So what happened? The action took place on the apple, right? So that is called maf'ul bihi. If you say akaltu tuffahatan sabahan, okay, so when you say that, then it means that I ate apple in the morning. Now when you say sabahan, this is mansub, so that means it refers to the time. So what time we are talking about? In the morning. Okay. If you want to say this morning, you will say hada sabaha, this morning. So what we need to keep in mind is that maf'ul fihi will be mansub. So whenever we talk about the time, it will be mansub. Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I'm listening.
أرأيتن المكنسة يا بناتي يا بنات. بحثت عنها كثيرا وما وجدتها.
Excellent.
Have you did you see the
broom?
The broom? Oh daughters, I have searched for it a lot and I have not found it.
Excellent.
Yeah, I did not find it.
Excellent. So miknasa is on the pattern of mif'alatun, which is used for instrument.
Wow.
Yes, Suad.
وعاد, again Wad is there, sir.
Mhm.
أنا وضعتها تحت السلم
Mhm.
تحت السلم
Mhm.
هذا الصباح.
Yes. I put it.
I put it below the stair this morning.
Okay, so why هذا الصباح? Why not هذا الصباح?
المفعول
Again,
فيه.
Excellent. So now it confirms that when we talk about the time, then it will be مفعول فيه. That means time, which could be morning, evening, and whatever. So وضعت, what kind of verb is it?
وضعت
past and
Past
I put.
and مثال, because it starts with wow.
Wow.
So the family of the verbs that starts with wow is called مثال. So we have learned here wajada and wada'a. You have used this word a lot there, so that means put. So this is where it comes from. Wada'tuha, I put it. Yes, Marwan? Ya ummi?
يا أمي أفي الثلاجة ماء بارد
Mhm.
نحن عطاشون.
Yes.
Oh mother, is there cold water in the fridge? We are thirsty.
Okay.
الأم أبشر فيها ماء بارد. There is cold water.
Mhm.
وعصير برتقال. برتقال orange, sir?
Orange, yes.
And the orange juice.
Orange juice, excellent. Abshir means?
Abshir. Good news.
Abshir, yeah, yani, don't worry, like why not? Yes.
Okay.
So it can be translated in a positive way. Okay, excellent. So I'm sure, inshallah, now we can answer the questions. Ajib anil asilatil atiyati. So answer the following questions. Okay. أين ذهب الأبناء بعد الدرس? So where did the sons go after the lesson?
هم ذهبوا إلى الملعب.
Okay, if we don't use whom, then how will we say? ذهبوا
ذهبوا إلى الملعب.
إلى الملعب. They went to the playground.
Ground.
Okay, if we want to say, if we want to use al-abna'u, then how will I use the sentence?
الأبناء ذهبوا إلى
ذهب.
الملعب.
Okay, excellent.
الأبناء
So,
ذهبوا.
ذهب الأبناء.
yes,
If you have
so
to start
If we
with
say
that.
ذهب, then we say الأبناء.
if we want to make a verbal sentence, and we should make verbal sentence because we are talking about the verbs. So we will say ذهب الأبناء. Yes, excellent. Yes, okay. إلى الملعب, okay. ماذا قرأوا في المكتبة? So what did you read, or what they read? What did they read in the library?
What did they read?
قرأوا, right? The third form, قرأ, قرأ, قرأوا. Yes. Okay.
قرأوا
Mhm.
الصحف.
قرأ الأبناء الصحف.
الصحف, or we can say قرأوا الصحف. Okay. من أي إذاعة سمعوا الأخبار? From which radio station they listened to the news? سمعوا is on the same pattern as, yeah.
سمعوا من ثلاث إذاعات.
سمعوا
إذاعة
We
الرياض.
need to name the stations here.
Sorry?
ثلاث
Do
إذاعات.
we need to name the stations?
There is no need. I mean, we can say ثلاثي إذاعات, that's fine. So سمعوا من ثلاثي.
ثلاثة.
لا, من ثلاثي, right after min. So إذاعات, yes. إذاعات, from 3 radio stations. من الذي أخذ الكتاب? Who took the book?
Yusuf.
Yusuf.
Akhadha Yusuf.
أخذ يوسف
Yusuf.
الكتابة.
Al-Kitaba.
Excellent. أخذ
It's
يوسف.
Al-Kitaba.
Yes, because
Yes.
Yusuf is the doer.
Right. Okay.
So we know the doer is already there. So now we can be confident and we can say kitaba.
Kitaba. Okay.
Okay. And من الذي أخذ المجلة? And who took the magazine?
Akhadha Marwanu al-Mujallata.
Okay. أخذ مروان المجلة. So Marwan took the magazine. أين ذهبت البنات? Where did the
ذهبنا
girls go?
لزيارة المديرة.
Excellent. ذهبنا لزيارة المديرة. They went to visit the manager. Okay.
Zahabna will be we went.
Yes, with alif, if we extend it.
Yes.
Okay.
No, you translated they went.
Mhm.
But we don't need to extend it here.
Yeah, we wouldn't extend it here because if you say they, then it will not be extended. If we say we, then it will be extended.
Okay.
Okay, كم دقيقة جلسنا عند المديرة? So how many minutes did they sit with the manager?
جلسنا عندها ثلث ساعات.
Yes, excellent. جلسنا عندها ثلث ساعات يعني 20 دقيقة, right? 20 minutes.
20 دقيقة or دقائق?
No, 20. We learned about it that after that the ma'dud will be
20
singular.
will be considered singular.
It is, yeah, so the ma'dud after that will be singular, whether it is masculine or feminine. 20 دقيقة. Okay. أين بيت المديرة? Where is the house of the Madira, of the manager?
هو بين المسجد والمدرسة.
Excellent. بيتها بين المسجد والمدرسة أو هو بين المسجد والمدرسة. Okay. أين, okay, how should I read it? The
وضعت.
وضعت. Okay.
وضعت.
سعاد المكنسة.
تا.
Excellent. أين وضعت سعاد المكنسة? So where did Suad put the broom? Okay.
وضعتها تحت
وضعت.
تحت السلم.
وضعتها.
Yeah. وضعتها تحت السلم. وضعتها. She put it under the stairs.
Sir, what is a sulami?
Stairs.
Stairs.
أم لهم سلم يستمعون به. It's like, inshallah, when you will read the Quran and memorize it, or when you just focus on it, you will find that many of the words, even in these books, mashallah, they are like we find them in the Quran. Okay, ضع هذه العلامة. ضع is here, so we know that it came from وضع, and inshallah we will see like how it happened, where it came from, and how it changed from وضع to ضع. هذه العلامة أمام الجمل الصحيحة. So we have to put the check sign in front of the correct sentences. وهذه العلامة, which is the X sign, أمام الجمل, in front of the sentences, التي ليست صحيحة, then in front of the sentences that are not correct. Okay, لعب الأبناء كرة القدم في الأسبوع الماضي. So the boys or the sons played football during the last week, or during the last week, yes.
Right, sir.
Are you sure? Number one.
لعبوا كرة السلة في
No,
الأسبوع
sir.
الماضي.
No, they played basketball, so this is غير صحيح.
غير صحيح.
Okay. دخل المدير المستشفى قبل 3 أيام. The manager was admitted to the hospital 3 days ago.
In my book, Bilal admitted, sir.
Bilal was admitted.
Bilal,
Okay.
yes.
So this is No one talked
is
about
galat, sir.
no one talked about the manager. They talked about Bilal, I should
Bilal.
say. Yeah. So this is غير صحيح.
So this is غير صحيح.
Okay, سمع الأبناء الأخبار. So now you can focus on that. سمع verb الأبناء فاعل الأخبار مفعول من إذاعة القاهرة وإذاعة الرياض وإذاعة لندن. So they listen to the news from these 3 radio stations.
صحيح,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. So number 3 is صحيح. What about number 4? الكتاب غلافه أصفر. أصفر.
غير صحيح.
So what's the color of the cover of the book?
غلط, sir. غير صحيح.
Narrow.
Okay, so what will be the ending of asfar?
Asfaru.
Asfaru.
أصغر أحمر.
And why?
It is the pattern of
And the wazn of أفعل, sir.
Faru.
Okay, so if any word comes on the pattern of afalu, it will always take dhamma.
No, it's khabar, so that's
It's a normal, regular,
Khabar.
nominal sentence. Mubtada and khabar. Al-kitabu is the subject, and ghilafu asfaru is predicate. Okay,
Aywa.
Bayt al-Madirati, Bayn al-Masjidi wal-Madrasati. So the house of the Madira is between Masjid and Madrasa. Sahih? Okay, so number 6, I would like you to read it so that you get used to it. Like what?
الأم وجدت المكنسة.
Wajadat. Excellent. So this is true or not?
No.
غير صحيح. She didn't
ما
find it.
وجدتها.
ما وجدتها.
ما
Okay.
وجدتها.
How many? Yeah, exercise 3, I think we can complete it, and then inshallah we can close. أجب عن الأسئلة الآتية. Is it enough?
Enough, sir. This wajadtuha is also in Quran, sir.
Yeah, mashallah, most of the books and the vocabulary of these books, mashallah, we find it in the Quran, which is our ultimate target. And also now when you are reciting the Quran, please try to focus on the past verbs, and you will find lots of past verbs being used in the Quran. Okay, can you just, the last one question, can you tell me just one past verb used in Surah Al-Fatiha?
One past verb.
Used in Surah Al-Fatiha.
Yahdi.
No, Ihdi is Fail al-Amr, which is a request. It's dua.
An'amta.
An'amta, yes. Look, what we have to
An'amta.
focus on, yes, what we have to focus on here is the ending. For example, ta, tomatum, and ti, tomatunna, so which is for the second person. And dhahabta, dhahabtuma, dhahabtum, dhahabti, dhahabtuma, dhahabtunna. So when you look at the ending, which is ta with fatha, either it will be anta or it will be a verb. So this is an advanced form of the verb, which is mazid fi, which is extended form of the verbs, but we can at least see that it is used in the past. An'amta alayhim, you favored them. So when you look at the translation, it will be confirmed.
And what is the verb for this one, sir? Fail.
This is fair.
An'amta.
An'amta is fair.
Root letters.
Remove
root letters.
Remove hamza, and the whatever is left is are the root letters.
Na'ama.
Yes, naima. So noon, ain,
Naima.
and mim. Yes.
Same pattern.
That's why
Sanya.
changing fatha to dhamma will be a very big mistake.
It will be a very big mistake. Now you know, because when we start learning tajweed, they tell us that we must never recite it as an amtu, because the meaning or the translation will be completely changed, and it's a big mistake. So that's why it is an amta, and this is here, inshallah, how it will help us as well learning Arabic. All right, so inshallah, we will continue tomorrow. We will try our best to continue and complete this lesson by tomorrow. Please try to go through the forms or the files that I sent you. I also sent you one about the forms that have dual root letters. They are the same root letters, which is vanna, okay? So please go through that, and if you find any difficulty, we can discuss it tomorrow. It's basically the regular one as it is on the pattern of dhahaba. There is no big change in that. The only change happens, which is on the 6th verb form, and inshallah you will notice it. And then tomorrow I will ask which change happened over there. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
جزاك الله.
أيام.